Yeah, it was a great start to Sunbelt. We've done obviously some really good things coming into this game, but we had to refocus and we're just got to take it one game at a time. And the goal was to go 1-0 in the Sunbelt. And that's a really hard team to play. Frustrating, great defense, tough, well coached. That is a challenging team to play coming back from Christmas break, and our guys knew it. They got us here last year, and I think that helped the fact that we had great practices coming in. We were focused, and we have great respect for them. And I think that got us off to a good start and got us to play well. The fact that we knew if we did not play well, that team could definitely beat us.
Hello, Coach. This time last year, over Christmas break, your squad went 4-4, including a 2-2 record at home. How can you describe their growth from year over year, especially in a time where there isn't the academics and maybe some more travel back home to family?
Are you talking about home games?
Just home and away during this time. How has their focus been locked in?
Yeah, I mean, we came back from Christmas great last year. We won a really tough game at Georgia State, and Marshall might have been our best win of the year at Marshall. They don't lose there. And then we came back and we dropped 2 here. And that's the only ones I can remember offhand is Texas State and App State. But, our rosters changed. Guys learn things. A great learning experience. And we're not perfect. We're learning along the way. But we started Morgan State poorly in the second half. And the guys were echoing that, our start in the second half, how to come out. And I think we started on a 10-0 run the second half, and that was probably the biggest difference in the game.
And tonight you all had 46 points in the paint compared to Texas State's 30. Can you talk about your size and interior presence, especially through Sunbelt play?
Yeah, I don't think it was a size differential in the game. Mike Green's passes were tremendous. I thought Terrence Edwards had some nice ones too. Define TJ. A lot of those were offensive rebounds, points in the paint. You got to find ways to score against them, and you don't know what's going to work. They're one of the best defensive teams in the country, and we just thought we got to find different ways to score. And if we get opportunities, we got to finish. The guys did a good job tonight.
You already mentioned, last year's game and the things that they do to make it tough, and they were able to kind of dictate the pace the entire time last year. You guys come out and score 46 in the second half tonight. How were you kind of able to make it more your style of game against a team like this?
Yeah, I mean, they play faster than they did last year. Their guards are definitely more aggressive, and so I think they're okay with the pace being faster. But the challenge on them scoring, and it's hard to score on them, and we were able to score and set our defense. And then that kind of led to us, getting out in transition, finding easy ones. We started the second half great. I mean, Noah had a wide open look start second half and great shot, and then TJ grabbed it off the glass and put it back in. So those kind of effort plays I thought were huge huge for us.
I know you've talked about TJ a couple different times this year, but just what do you think's allowed him just to be so comfortable so quickly here in a JMU uniform?
Well, I mean, he has a lot of qualities that – lead to somebody being a really good basketball player. And his IQ, but he's so tough, and he just fits in our style. He was so particular on picking a college that had his style, and he actually considered going pro last year. But I think he's done a good job of fitting into our style. The guys do a good job finding him. But he's so versatile. I mean, the guy had 5 assists today, and his rebounds were great. His transition was great, but he's a versatile player. And I thought he had his best defensive performance tonight too. So he can keep getting better. That's what I'm excited about. I'm watching him. He's learning. He's growing. He is comfortable, but I think there's another level to that. I mean, he's obviously playing tremendous basketball, but, we're going to lean on him and need him, but I think he's got more in him.
Quincy Allen has been out the past couple of games and appeared to be in a boot tonight. Is there any update as to his health?
No, he's not in the boot. Bryce in the boot. Quincy's we're trying to get him back, and he's just had some soreness. And he might be back tomorrow, or it might be a couple weeks. We don't know. We're still getting things looked at.
Follow up on that. Do you think we'll see Bryson this year? I know he's kind of
Yeah, the plan was to redshirt him, unless we needed him, and because we got some good guys, older guys in front of him, and and then he had a foot injury. So unless it dramatically changes, he's going to be out, because we thought we were going to redshirt him, but also because of the injury. And we look forward to him in the future.
And, you start out now conference play with, what might be the toughest kind of road swing in the league, going to Louisiana and Southern Miss. Let's kind of talk about, what you're facing this upcoming weekend.
The good thing is when you're in the second time going through the Sun Belt, I got guys in our locker room know how tough those teams are. And I walk in the locker room and Terrence Edwards was already talking about the road trip and how good we got to play to beat those teams. They're really good. Louisiana defending champs, Southern Miss, talented. They just got a tremendous player back 2 weeks ago. The NCAA was handing out those things for them. So the first one's first. We got Louisiana defending champs. Great team, great coach, great environment. We got to come back to practice on Monday and practice really hard to have a chance.
7 of 16 from the foul line. Is that going to be a New Year's resolution for you guys?
I think we do something on Christmas. And ask these guys how many times we shot free throws. We shot 100 every single day since they got back. And we did the same thing last year. And we're a good free throw shooting team. We will continue to be a good free throw shooting team. I think we come back from Christmas. We got to get it out of our system. And so it's gone now, and we better make them coming up here soon.